Starting to get awfully scenic. We are just in the mountains northwest of Denver. Just getting into the Rocky Mountains. That's right, today we're going to hit up Rocky Mountain National Park on a beautiful summer's day. But like anybody's got to do first, got to stop in Estes Park, home of the Stanley Hotel, and just general beauty of a town. I will admit I have always wanted to see the Stanley, but our first stop's going to be over here at the Carriage House, because we are friggin' hungry. And this place has, like, the best chicken in all of Colorado, like, ranked. We opted for their spicy. Also got some of these amazing homemade cheddar biscuits. Oh, fantastic.
It was delicious, right? Yeah, it was.
Yes, it was. Some damn good fried chicken. Alright, now it's time to check out this famous Stanley Hotel. Of course, everyone knows this inspired the movie The Shining. Stephen King stayed here, the beautiful town of Estes Park. But God, you know what's really fascinated me more about it? Not just its paranormal crazy history, but this was where they filmed Dumb and Dumber. In fact, this would have been right where his Lamborghini pulled up, and they get out of it and all the boxes and stuff fall out. Lamborghini Diablo pulled up right here on the front stoop of the Stanley Hotel, Estes Park, Colorado. Puppy sighting! Hey. Hi, baby! Oh, yes! How cute! Nice! Oh, man, highlight of my day right there. Little cutie. And, interesting feature out front, much like the movie The Shining, there is, in fact, a hedge maze out here. Is not that tall. Not sure you'd really get lost in here unless you're pretty short. You can kind of just see through them. But still, that's kind of a nice feature, actually. Whew, muddy. Look out. Alright, time to go inside. Check out this lobby. Ooh, got the old Stanley steamer cars right in here. That's a nice touch. Anyways, if you've seen the movie Dumb and Dumber, these stairs should look pretty recognizable to you. They were used quite a bit in the movie, especially one of my favorite scenes where he races Lauren Holly up the stairs and grabs her leg so that she won't beat him, and then even celebrates at the top, much in the manner a child would. And also at the Stanley Hotel is the bar featured in the movie Dumb and Dumber. Famous scene where he sees this newspaper article and hilariously mistakes it for a current article, only to run out of the bar celebrating man walking on the moon. That's right, that is an actual newspaper article from the Denver Observer, and it is still here today at the whiskey bar here at the Stanley Hotel. Down here in the basement of the building, they've got some of these shots from the movie, as well as some autographs from all the actors and production involved. This movie was such a big part of my childhood. I remember seeing it in theaters as like an 8 or 9-year-old, not getting a lot of the jokes, but getting enough of them. Oh, baby. That's right, I remember seeing this on Ghost Adventures. They've got this tunnel here that connects some of the buildings on the complex, and has been featured in quite a few paranormal type shows. As I said, we are down here in the basement. This old-timey cashier's cage, no longer in service. It's also going to be where a lot of the tours meet up at. I believe this is where you pay for your tickets and book the tours as well. Spirited since 1909. They are quite proud of their spirits here. Not only featured here in the gift shop, but certainly a prominent feature of the tour as well, which I'm going to have to book one day. For the Stanley Hotel. Beautiful place. Easily spend a weekend here. Today, it's just a stop.
Tech sector, doctor. But given the fact that healthcare it's going to be socialized, no one's going to want to be a doctor anymore. They're going to go into sales. Saving lives is just not going to be worth it.
That's horrible.
It's sad, but trust me, they have hard jobs. They have really hard jobs. And people die in them, and they're always being sued, because whenever someone dies, it's their fault, right? No one just ever dies.
That's a great rant. Gotta say, for a really crowded, Saturday afternoon in peak of summer, we did get a spot at the bar we wanted to sit at.
When I looked, I think your accent was Irish.
Something. I'm pretty sure like any other day, like a weekday or something, or like off season, like, man, this place you probably have the whole freaking thing yourself. Wander the whole building. All right, back on the road, where we are just a few short miles. Entrance to one of the most beautiful parts in all of Colorado. One of the more beautiful parts in the whole world, for that matter. Rocky Mountain National Park. It's my first time here at the park. I gotta say, we got a really beautiful day for some of these viewpoints, so we're gonna make the most of it. Signage here talks about the little rivers down below and how it, quote, meanders through the valley. It's actually a pretty perfect word for it. You can see how each of these valleys are surrounded by mountaintops, some 12, 13, even 14,000 feet high. Just beautiful. One of the perks of visiting the Rockies in summer, besides the lack of snow on all these treacherous mountain roads, is going to be that you can catch it on one of these really beautiful cloudy days, and just really sets off the light difference between the sunny areas and the dark, shadowy areas. I mean, just really, really picturesque. It's hard to describe. Everywhere you go along this road, in fact, there's all these epic viewpoints and these walkways, just a million places to take amazing photos and really just enjoy your time in this freaking beautiful area.
Blurry, those trees, right?
Yeah, that is weird.
Check my vision.
Yeah, it just looks like pixelated almost, but it's not.
It's like it's a glitch in our little world.
It comes up on the... Yeah, that's crazy.
Because we're seeing various depths of the trees.
Brain is struggling. Look here at how some of the fallen trees and debris have given life to organisms, from bacteria all the way up to elk and whatnot. Maybe if we're lucky, we'll see some of that wildlife. Sound of music.
Right?
That's like a groundhog or something.
Oh my God,
Look
look
how
over
fat he
here,
is. He looks delicious.
There's a big fat one over here.
Come on, friend.
Hey, just behind that rock.
He's right there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow.
You a big boy. How freaking cute. Aw,
He's well fed.
do humans normally feed you, fatty? He's like, hey, who's got an ice cream cone? What's up? Oh my God, he's totally looking at us for food. He is
I
portly.
think it hibernate for years.
Look, there's one right up under this rock sleeping.
Nope, somebody just got mauled by a bear. I thought I would have selfie.
Michael, what's this road called again that we've been on?
Trail Ridge Road.
Trail Ridge Road. It's kind of the main thoroughfare, as it were. God, go from sun to shade, I swear, has got to be like 30-degree temperature
Like I said,
difference.
they said, watch out, the weather changes dramatically. It
Yeah,
does change. We're gonna be.
figured they were full of shit.
It was snowing in April. That was surprising.
Hello, hello. There he goes. Tossing them horns. God, they almost look like reindeer. Those horns are so perfect and big.
Oh, so you have an actual camera, huh?
Yeah, it doesn't
Is it good?
zoom that much. I mean, it's probably better than a phone, I hope.
Better be. How much was it?
Not $2,000. And it is actually raining a little bit
Yeah, I know.
right now, even too. I don't know what to make of this weather. Some rain, you get some sun, you get a little of everything. That is pretty cool. Blasted through the rock. It is a raining. Check this shit out.
Lunchbox.
Lunchbox.
Yeah, that's damn gorgeous, huh?
Yeah, cool little snow melt lake down there. This early August snow. God, there's just so many epic viewpoints here, just everywhere you look. Certainly take more than a little bit of rain to rob this place of its beauty. All these picturesque little mountain ponds. Most of these are still going to be snow melt, even this late into the season. And working our way into some of the southern and western reaches of the park. Found ourselves a little visitor center out this way. Ooh. A lot of cool stuff here about conservation efforts and wildlife. Way to think that this area really could have been strip mined for its valuable minerals. Instead, it's here for all of us, including the wildlife, to enjoy. Hey, we saw some of those. Yellow-bellied marmot. That's what that is. Damn, even just the view from the visitor center. Just amazing. Everywhere you look, there's these big, grand, sweeping vistas. See some of the perma snow up there, kind of on the northern ridge. Pretty sure that stays there year-round. Off in the distance there, you can see a little hiking trail. Some folks park their cars there, and there's just another one right up there, just past the visitor center. A lot of cool places to hike here. But I will say, you don't have to venture too far off the road to see some cool shit. There's another pack of elk up there. Stopped here at this little scenic turn. It's really kind of an enjoyable drive, too, besides all the beautiful wildlife and the sweeping vistas. See some rain there in the distance. Another picturesque little valley. Perfect little creek there in the middle, meandering through. Did you ever see the movie Buster Scruggs? That all-gold canyon episode with the prospector and the gold mining? Tell me this doesn't look exactly like that. Ever since I saw that, I was like, damn, there's some places in America I still need to see. Checking some of them off the list today, that's for sure. You can too. Just the price of a national park entry ticket. It's like $30 or something. About worked our way to the western edge of the park, over the Grand Lake area. And if you're coming from the south or the west, this will probably be the way you'll enter the park. And certainly every bit as scenic over on this side. And there's nobody behind it. Big one too.
Right?
Nice. And as if it was meant to be, just before exiting the park, we run into a couple of full-grown moose. We got a male and a female. Just beautiful. Chilling over in the valley. Just, God, maybe 50 yards away from us. Kind of hard to tell. Kind of far. Not super close. We're not in danger, but, oh man. To see them in their natural element.
So Grand Lake Lodge, actually, first we'll probably...
Alright, last stop of the night. Here in the town of Grand Lake. Get ourselves some drinks and grub. A couple old Fords.
Right.
Man.
I hate to drive one of these.
Oh, sweet. The fire. Oh, you could totally get in there. Old gauges. Manual shifter. Even a cute little rear view mirror.
This actually.
Parking brake?
Engages. Maybe, yeah. But then what would this?
Or wait, there's only 2 pedals. It's some sort of clutchless. Oh, cool. Nice touch. Man, this place is nice. Grand Lake Lodge. Got a sweet bear totem pole out front. I can dig that. Go inside, check out this bar/grill situation. God, the ratio.
More towards the Aurora side, Green Valley Ranch.
Ooh, that is a damn good old-fashioned. In fact, they call this a grand old-fashioned here at the Grand Lake Lodge. In fact, this whole place was spot on. Really good burgers and stuff, too. Fantastic. And the scenery certainly isn't bad either. It's 2 things. That's gonna do it from Grand Lake Lodge and Rocky Mountain National Park. Definitely had a beautiful and memorable day. If you made it this far, why don't you go ahead and click that like button. That would definitely help me out. If you want to see some of my other stops from my week here in the Colorado/Denver area, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Check out some of my other videos. Thank you for watching.
That monster on Silent Hill or something. Pyramid Head. They go to the fucking homeless planet because they're, even though they have medical insurance, the real medical insurance is a hippie that like says just eat vegetables and have sunshine. It's like homeopathy based. So they go to a homeless shelter that's for free to get the better health care. What the fuck?
America.
America.
That part of America. That tiny, isolated from Medford.
It's called the American dream, because you got to be asleep to believe it.